Breaking news right now. About 90 minutes ago, a tree fell on top of a woman in downtown Portland at 10th and Jefferson. This is one of the city's historic elm trees. It fell across the street at Jefferson and Park, right next to the North Park blocks. And our reporter Jessica Morkert live on the scene where that tree fell.
Now, Jessica, at this point, do we know how that woman is doing who was pinned under the tree?
Not a certain update just yet, Kelly. We know that she was taken to the hospital, a 52-year-old woman who was walking east here on Jefferson on the sidewalk when this massive tree just came down on her. But again, we're told that she was able to speak to paramedics, so that was a good sign, and they were able to load her into the hospital, and we're told that she is definitely going to survive all of this. But certainly she's one of the luckiest women today that she managed to survive this. And I've learned a little bit more about this tree here. The city arborist is actually out here at the scene. His name is Luke Miller. Tell us a little bit about this tree. I know that it's a historic tree, not as old as we once thought it was, not 200 years old, but about the early 1900s.
Turn of the century, most of the elms were planted around 1910, plus or minus 10 years. So I'd say the tree's probably 80 to 110-ish years old. 75 feet tall, looks to be about 40 inches in diameter. So,
right. Have you ever seen anything like this in your experience as an arborist?
Quite a bit. The city has 8 arborists that are on call, and we all respond to emergencies like this pretty regularly. So.
And this is a elm tree, we've learned, and it's massive, 30-plus tons.
Yeah, I'd say it's probably in the neighborhood of 20 to 25 tons. That'd be my estimate. The wood's really heavy, usually around 57, 58 pounds per cubic foot. Elm's very heavy wood. So.
Elm is a heavy wood, and that's a very potent statement, because these just small branches down here are massive. To imagine that a woman was walking on this sidewalk here and managed to survive this, what are your thoughts on that, just period?
Well, you know, when you've got big mature trees, you know, in the urban environment like this, there's always, you know, a level of risk. The city has arborists that constantly monitor these trees in our high-use parks and even pedestrian areas for safety. This tree really exhibited no outward signs of the root pathogens that it had going on that led to the fungus that weakened the roots so that it could fall over. So, you know, in short, a lot of times you don't know exactly what the problem was until you can actually look at the roots like we're looking at now.
Gotcha. Thank you so much. So that's the latest from the scene here. Still a lot of people coming by, just taking pictures, looking at this. It's pretty amazing to see. Jefferson is definitely shut down.